Hello and welcome to All Aboard and a brand new week. Here with me, Adam from Board at Home. So before we get into this week's topics, we just want to say thank you to everyone who turned up over the last 12 weeks for our very first Lorcana League. It's been amazing to see it grow from week one to what it is now. So many great people in this community really working to build it together and make it something really, really special. We've handed out all of our promos. If you weren't here for the last day of our current league, we have put your promos aside. So if you've played over the last 4 weeks, come down to the shop. You can pick up your promos. We can hand those out to you. We will be getting in touch with people as well. So do keep an eye out on your Facebook Messenger or text message, however it is we get in touch with you. But honestly, a massive thank you to everyone. We're looking forward to Rise of the Floodborn in a little under 2 weeks. Hype is very, very real for that, and looking forward to running our second league as well. The Thursdays will continue unabated. Great result for the Thursdays, seeing consistent attendance there. So thank you to everyone coming along to that for a bit more of a competitive side of the trading card game. As for next Sunday, so that'll be November the 12th, we will still be running a casual event on that day for people to come along, grab another booster pack and just play some games really. It won't be part of the league as this one's just finished. The next one doesn't start till the week after, but the space is still open for people who just want to come down and get in some more games of Lorcana. Pre-orders are closed for it, but we still have spaces available for our Rise of the Floodborn launch party on the 17th of November. That's kicking off at 7 PM. Booking is essential for this. We do advise that you do that ASAP. We've got a few spaces left, so if you do want one of those remaining spaces, do get in touch to book your spot. It is £30 per person. You get 6 booster packs as well in order to build your deck with for the evening. So that is a quick look at our Lorcana League, and now we head over to our product highlight, where we take a look at some new and recent games in the shop. So we're going to start off with our board games challenge for this month. So this is a game that came out not too long, about a couple of weeks. That is Moon River. This is a new game utilising the King Domino game system. So for anyone that's played King Domino, 90% of this game is going to be very, very familiar to you. Those who haven't played King Domino before, it is a tile laying game where you're basically creating a patchwork kingdom and you're trying to connect different terrain tiles together. So having all farmland together, having all of your forest together, all of your water. You then multiply those areas by the amount of crowns in those areas to get your end of game score. Moon River continues that basic premise, but this time, instead of just drafting your domino tiles, you'll be drafting the individual halves and then creating your own domino tiles with a kind of like puzzle piece system. We played it at UK Games Expo, had a lot of fun with it. It really is a novel way. It's not just a rehash of the original game, which is amazing in and of itself. It really does take that concept and give it a new twist as well. There's a couple of variants in there, and then there's also some extra bits to the main gameplay. So as I said, if you have played King Domino before, any variation really, most of this is going to be familiar to you. If you haven't, it's a very simple game to pick up and play. Really, really good fun, and is one of our consistent top sellers for that very reason. So that is Moon River, this month's Board Games Challenge. So for some of you, you may have heard of the Board Games Challenge, others you may not have. This might be your first time. So really, the Board Games Challenge, we pick a game every month, whether that's a new release like this, perhaps just a personal favourite, or something that we want to show a bit of love to. Any time that you come to the shop to play, if you play the Board Games Challenge, you give us your score at the end, and then whoever has the highest score at the end of the month gets 10% off their next board games purchase in the coming month. So it's just a little fun something for you guys. It doesn't cost anything extra. It's all involved in the £3 entry fee for the boardroom, and you get to play a game, maybe try out something that you otherwise would not have tried. So that is Moon River, this month's Board Games Challenge. Next up is this week's Game of the Week. We have gone for this brand new game, this tiny small box here, Investigation Express. Now this game came out this week and is a cooperative deduction game. So what you'll be doing is there's 3 different cases. Each case has a variety of cards that will link up in a variety of different ways. Every player picks a colour, and that colour is forbidden to them. They can't touch or discuss cards with that colour on them, but they can use everything else. So everyone is missing a piece of the information, and it's up to you to work together in order to solve the case. There are 3 cases in here. It's only $12.95, so it's a really good value game. Makes great for a stocking filler, for example, or a nice Secret Santa. Works well as a little travel game, a filler game, however you like really. And if you love investigation games, you like deduction games, then this will be one to certainly consider. We do have a copy in the library, so we can show you this, give you a demo if you'd like to. As I said, we have plenty in stock available as well. $12.95 for this little game with lots of gameplay packed inside it. So on to our other new releases. So first up, and this is one that I was probably near the top of my list for most excited of the year, is the Art Project. So I got to try this with the designer at the UK Games Expo, and let me tell you, it was such a treat to play. It's a cooperative game where you're all working together to stop the White Hand from stealing valuable artwork and antiques from across the world. So you'll be jet setting, you'll be going to different locations, you'll need to find out where the next drop is going to be and save it before the White Hand get there and take over the town. And it's a game where communication and your resource management needs to be as effective and as reliable as possible. You get a chance to discuss all of your hands, what you have at the start of the game, or the start of each round, before you decide to play out your cards in order, in your agreed order, and then you swap around resources. It's really, really good fun. There's 6 different challenges in this as well, and they only get harder. We did the first one in Japan, and we won that by the skin of our teeth. Had a really, really good time with it. It's meant as an intro one, but even the first one was a really, really good challenge. And from there, the other 5 just get harder and harder for you. The game is perfect for people that enjoy other cooperative games like the classic Pandemic. I think if you enjoyed Pandemic, this should be one you're really, really going to be into. And if you just love cooperative games in general, then this is going to be one for you. I cannot recommend it enough. It is probably near the top of my list for best games of 2023. Probably sitting just shy of After Us, also by Florian here. But if you are looking for a really good, really challenging and fun cooperative game for Christmas this year, don't look any further than this. This one is going to give you everything you need and more. Plus the artwork, the imagery, the components are all top-notch, real quality. It's a complete package really. So that is the Art Project. Our next new release from the last week is Accomplices. We got to see this one back at the Toy Fair back in January, so nearly a year ago actually, and we got to play a quick game of this as well. So it's a 2-player game, another cooperative game, and the idea of this game is that you're trying to collect the coins and the treasure chests in each location and try to exit before the time runs out. However, it's not as simple as that. One player is wearing the blue glasses, one player is wearing the red glasses. One player will then have the pen and will be trying to navigate this maze of lasers. However, the glasses that you wear will block out the lasers of that colour for you, so you won't be able to see, for example, the player with the red glasses won't be able to see those red laser lines, and likewise with the blue player they won't be able to see the blue ones. So it's really, really key that you work together on this and that you communicate efficiently. Really good fun. You can just do one map. There is like this sort of campaign thing that you can do as you work through each map. Each map has 4 levels. You can do that. You can just do it, just let's do one at a time. You can make it a bit competitive, so we have a go and then you have a go and then they have a go. But it is such a fun, light-hearted, quick and easy 2-player party game. Cannot recommend it enough. If you're looking for something just lightly you can grab off the shelf and just play in an instant. That is Accomplices, and again, if you'd like to give it a try before you buy, we do have it in the shop available in the boardroom, so you can come along and give it a go as well. Then our final new game is Cartoventura Versailles. This is the latest in the Cartoventura series. This one taking place during the reign of King Louis the 14th. Sorry, couldn't remember which one there. So it's set during his era as the ruler of France, and it's up to you to basically control your destiny. So in this one, you're exploring France, and you're either going to be a lady of the court, or you can try and escape that and forge out your own destiny. I've not had a chance to play this one yet, but I've played all the others, and they are so much fun to play. If you enjoy cooperative games, this has got it for you. If you enjoy solo games, again, this has got it covered. If you enjoy your choose your own adventure, maybe a little bit of role play, again, this has that in spades. There's also a lot of replayability to this. There's so many options, so many paths through the game itself, as well as multiple endings to the game, so you're sure of a different experience every time you do play this. You can explore other options that maybe you didn't first time round. We are also giving away a copy of this, a smaller version, Cartoventura Tintagel. Everyone who buys a copy of Cartoventura gets one of these for free. It's just sort of a smaller version based on the King Arthur Legends, but that is now available with every purchase of any Cartoventura box. Finally, we have got a new addition to our board games library. In addition to all of these, which are also in our library, we have got the Galileo project. This such a stunning, visually stunning artwork here from Hachette Board Games and Sorry We Are French. I've played several of their games now, my favourite at the moment being Demeter, which is the flip and write game. This is based in the same setting as Demeter, so it's got a very strong sci-fi setting. This one is an engine building game revolving around a casino that all the various species meet at and gamble and sort of like politic and play with power. Really good fun. I got to play it a little while ago, so we're really pleased to have a copy of this in the library. I will be playing this on Wednesday, so if you would like to join me on Wednesday, we have a couple of spaces still available for this game, and we do have it available in the shop as well. So it's been out for a little while, but this is the first time that it hits our board games library. So that is the Galileo project from Hachette Board Games and Sorry We Are French. So that is everything on our new games highlight. On to this week's schedule. So everything is pretty much running as normal. Our RPG club is now fully booked on Mondays. We don't have any more space available. So if you are looking to maybe join a D&D campaign, still do come into the shop, but we may be able to try and fit you in somewhere else. Alternatively, if you are a DM that is able to host games during the daytime, Monday to Friday, do let us know, as we do have a waiting list. We can try and get some people together for another group during the week. Wednesdays, we've got our board games club. Again, this is becoming very full, so if you are coming along to this, do let us know. Make sure that you are booked in. I don't want to have to turn anyone away, but we are consistently busy on our Wednesday nights. Then Thursday, we've got our Thursday nights gaming. We've got D&D, we've got Pathfinder, we've got Lorcana as well. Lorcana is currently capped at 8 spaces. However, there may be room to grow on that, depending on the consistency of the tournament moving forward every Thursday. With that said, we do have a table available every Thursday for anyone who would like to take it for a board game evening, or maybe you want to run a one-shot for any particular RPG that you may fancy doing. If you do, get in touch with us, let us know, and we can make sure that table is booked in for you. Then we round out the week with our Lorcana day on Sunday. As I said, it won't be the league, as I mentioned at the start of the video, but it will still be a Lorcana day for people to come along, play games. You can still grab your booster as well, so still a good way to get your first chapter boosters. And then of course Monday to Saturday we have our open play as well, where you come along, just £3 per person, sit down, play all day between 10 and 6 or 10 and 4 on a Saturday, enjoy the hundreds of games that we have on offer in the board games library itself. So that is everything on that front. We are pretty much wrapped up for this week. We're just going to look forward a couple of weeks to some other events that we are doing. As we previously mentioned, 17th of November we've got the release day for Lorcana. Do get in touch if you want us to book that. Then on the 18th and 19th of November, so that's the Saturday and Sunday, we will be over at the Powell Tabletop convention with our friends over at Dice of Destiny. We'll be up there, we'll be running tables for After Us and for our match, where you can get some awesome promo gear. So do make sure that you come along and try that out. We will still be open over the weekend in the shop as normal as well. So our regular groups, you don't have to worry, the shop will be open as normal, as well as on the 19th, our first week for the Lorcana League kicks off as well. Then on the 25th of November, the week after, we will be over in Margate for the Christmas in Margate at Cecil Square. There'll be the switching on of the Christmas tree, there'll be loads of stalls, there's going to be music, there's going to be lots of stuff to do. We'll be there, super excited. Again, the shop will still be open as well, normal hours 10 till 4. So that is everything for this week, and a little bit of a look forward into the future. If you do have any questions at all about anything that we've discussed today, or indeed anything within the shop itself, don't hesitate to drop a comment below. Give us a call, give us a text, email, Facebook, however you want to. We're always happy to answer your questions and give you any advice that you may need on games or game adjacent things. It's always a pleasure, guys. Thank you all for watching and sitting through this with me. Hope you have a lovely week, and we hope to see you in the boardroom.